Time Zone host Bill Shanks and our own Tucker Sargent are focusing on football in tonight's Rant and Rave. Here are their predictions for this weekend.
Issue 1, Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech tonight at Bobby Dodd Stadium. You know what, Coach Mark Richt asked for the red out on Saturday. Well, I started early, Tucker, so I'm going to be wearing this at the Georgia Tech game.
You'll probably
tonight.
wear a red shirt the next 3 days.
Yeah, probably so. But, you know, this game tonight between the Yellow Jackets and my Hokies, or the Hokies, could be pretty good. Although, you know, Georgia Tech, the defense has improved, but can they stop what Virginia Tech's going to do offensively, which everybody's doing that so far? That shouldn't be a problem. But can the Hokies and their defense, and Bud Foster, the great defensive coordinator, stop Georgia Tech? I don't think they can.
No, they can't, and Georgia Tech won't have a problem stopping Virginia Tech's offense. No team that's played them so far has had trouble. As you said, I think Georgia Tech wins a pretty easy matchup up in Atlanta.
Should be for the Yellow Jackets as they get ready for that big game at Miami. Ashley Manelli's Miami Hurricanes next week.
All week.
All right, how about this game now? Alabama and Ole Miss. Never thought this would be a big game, would you? But it is all of a sudden. Alabama looked ordinary last week against Colorado State, but Ole Miss, after a week off, can they pull this upset? You know, you want to say no, but boy, what if they did? Wouldn't that be kind of good for the SEC West to not have that dominant team this year?
Yeah, I almost was going to go with Ole Miss for the upset, but then I'm kind of like you. If they did lose, then I would look like an idiot. So who really knows about this team? They've looked good so far, and Bama hasn't looked as good as they were. We'll see if Alabama keeps up that momentum they got from that lousy home win last week.
Yeah, Alabama's got to get that running game going, get more involved besides T.J. Yeldon. All right, on Saturday in Athens, between the hedges, God's country, Georgia and LSU. You know it's going to be a big game, a huge game. I tell you, I'm kind of feeling good about this game, which means Georgia will probably lose by 3 touchdowns. They've got to eliminate mistakes, of course. If they play as well as they did against South Carolina a couple of weeks ago, they'll win this ball game. But I tell you, you cannot beat this matchup. On paper, looks very good. Yeah. These 2 running games, Tucker, are great with Jeremy Hill from LSU and Todd Gurley, of course, from Georgia. It's just going to be about that line of scrimmage and who can eliminate mistakes. I'll take Georgia, but I'm not going to be surprised if those Cajun folk come in and beat the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're both really good teams. That's why it's a top 10 matchup. But yeah, LSU's quarterback, Zach Mettenberger, I think he's going to have too much pressure on him coming back home, playing in that stadium he grew up in. The Dogs are going to be coming after him this time instead of him cheering them on. I think Mettenberger struggles. Aaron Murray plays well as a senior, and I think the Dogs edge out the Tigers this week.
Sounds good to me. All right, finally, Sunday right here on 41 NBC. You better watch it.
Sunday
the Falcons and the Patriots at the Georgia Dome in Atlanta. I tell you, Tucker, it's enough to be concerned about with all the injuries to the Falcons, but you know what? They are so good at home. They never lose 2 games in a row.
Never.
I'm going to take the Falcons. I don't know why. Maybe they'll be able to get to Tom Brady and Giselle for all I know, but I just think the Falcons are tough on a home field.
Yeah, I think on paper the Patriots, you have to go with the Patriots, and plus the Patriots are undefeated at this point, but the teams the Patriots have played aren't as good as the teams the Falcons have played, and I think that tough schedule, even though they did play some good teams and they lost a few of those games, I think that tough schedule prepared the Falcons to face the Patriots, and they're going to win at home. Dirty Birds don't lose at home.
Can Jason Snelling and Quiz Rogers run
that's the question.
consistently? Again, that's the big question. If they can, I think Atlanta can win this ball game. All right, we will see you on Friday night for high school football for the End Zone around 11:15. We look forward to seeing you then.